Jessica. We are honored to be part of the welcome reception for the presentation of the Global Partnership Award to Hospice of the North Coast and Nkhoma Mission Hospital. I had the pleasure of meeting the Nkhoma team during a trip to Malawi in 2019. Their warm welcome and the excitement they had at sharing the details of their work made me feel at home thousands of miles away. They were passionate about giving their patients and their patients' loved ones the best possible care. They were also passionate about deepening their relationship with their partners at Hospice of the North Coast. We've had the honor of having Sharon Lutz be on our advisory council. She has shared her team's experiences as a partner with us, and we have learned a lot from how they conduct their relationship. This partnership truly exemplifies the ideals of our award. Now I'd like to introduce Mike Wargo, COO and Vice President of Global Partners in Care, to give a brief history of our organization and the Global Partnership Award.
Appreciate that, and many thanks to all of you for joining us this evening for the presentation of the 2021 Global Partnership Award. Before we do so, I'd like to share a little bit of background on Global Partners in Care as well as the award itself. Global Partners in Care was founded in 1999 as the foundation for hospices in sub-Saharan Africa. And some of you may remember we used to call it FASHA, but nobody knew what that meant. So we changed the name to Global Partners in Care, and it has remained a standalone organization until 2004, when the organization became an affiliate of NHPCO. In 2017, Global Partners in Care became an affiliate of the Hospice Foundation. And so we are very happy and very excited to have that as a part of our family of organizations. The Partnership Award was created in 2011 to recognize the grassroots work done by these organizations, and has recognized partnerships from coast to coast, beginning back in 2011 with Hospice of the Florida Sun Coast, and then the following year was the Denver Hospice that received that award in Colorado. And now we're moving to the other coast, and out on the west coast of California. You'll be hearing more about that award here shortly. Through the years, the award has been presented to partnerships between U.S. hospices and hospices in countries like Kenya, South Africa, Tanzania, Uganda, and Zimbabwe. So it has become truly a global award. While the day-to-day work of these partners may be formed in different hemispheres, they share common characteristics in their provision of care. All the organizations who have received this award exemplify leadership, innovation, and have contributed to the development of a sustainable hospice and palliative care framework through their Global Partners in Care partnerships. We deeply appreciate their work. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Banach, President and CEO of the National Hospice and Palliative Care Organization, and a wonderful member of our Global Partners in Care Advisory Council, to present the 2021 Partnership Award.
Thanks, Mike. It's a real pleasure to be a part of this presentation. Thank you for being here, everyone. Good evening. The award is an opportunity to recognize the outstanding efforts of a partnership that has demonstrated the core values of really a true partnership. These include the commitment to building a strong relationship, partner collaboration, staff contribution and commitment, and community outreach and involvement. Because of the pandemic, Global Partners in Care was unable to do a formal presentation to the 2019 recipients. Caring Circle of Southwest Michigan and Our Lady's Hospice, located in Kenya. We want to take a moment to recognize their work in providing compassionate care to those in need. Thank you. The recipients of the 2021 Global Partnership Award are Hospice of the North Coast from Carlsbad, California, and Nkhoma Mission Hospital from Lilongwe, Malawi. Hospice in the North Coast and Nkhoma Mission Hospital have been partnered through Global Partners of Care since 2015. Although COVID created a new set of challenges for the partnership, leaders from both organizations feel that their relationship grew stronger. The relationship really was enhanced during COVID, and I think, to be honest, COVID really shed a light on the need for interdisciplinary person-centered care throughout the world. The award comes with a $500 donation to the Mission Hospital to continue their work in enhancing access to palliative care in Malawi. I want to say something from the heart, and that is that when we think about palliative care in this country and community-based palliative care at that, we often think about it in the context of the hospice benefit. We have a lot of folks here who provide it, but across the world, it's often outside of that context. It most often is outside of that context, and the global need is massive. If you're hearing my voice and you don't participate in Global Partners of Care, you don't give your folks access to the perspective that comes with provision of care in other countries, you're really doing yourself and your employees a disservice. So please consider participating with Global Partners in Care. Their booth is right over there. And I want to thank Karen Circle and the Hospice of the North Coast and everyone else here who participates for their participation. Thank you and good night.
Thank you, Ido. Now I'd like to introduce Sharon Lutz, Executive Director of Hospice of the North Coast, to join us to accept the 2021 Global Partnership Award.
Woo! Congratulations!
Good evening. I'm Sharon Lutz, and I have the privilege of being the Executive Director of Hospice of the North Coast. I have to tell you, when I was given the phone call to say we won this award, first greatly surprised because we had put in an application once before, but we nominated ourselves, and we didn't win. And this came as such a surprise. I had been on the advisory council, and I really just didn't even think about it anymore. And so I was overjoyed. And Nkhoma Hospital is an amazing place, and it has grown exponentially since I went there the very first time in 2005 with my faith community. So I had been there on 4 trips working in the hospital. And so when I went on the NHPCO site and went on what was then not FASA, and I saw that Nkhoma was asking for a partner, I said, oh my gosh, do you think our board would let us do this? And I went to them and they said, yeah, we'll let you do the minimum. You can do the 5,000. And we said, okay, well that sounds good. And so we started. And then last year, our partners lost their funding for palliative care from a very large funder. And I thought maybe we could do a percentage of that. And we went to our board again and said, do you think we can help support the palliative care in Nkhoma with not just our participation and partnership, but with a few more dollars? And one of the board members said, well, why aren't we going to pay for all of it? So we now have a fund called the Chikandi Fund, which in Kitewa, Chikandi means love. And so our partners came up with that name. The nurse Ellen, who's head of the palliative team, came up with the word Chikandi for love, because we deliver love to everyone. And I say constantly, palliative and hospice care has no borders. People are in need, and they need to die with symptoms managed, compassion, love, and dignity. But I want to read to you what Dr. Sam sent to us after he heard he won. We have had a palliative care meeting today. We all received the news of our being top partnership by Global Partners in Care. We don't take this for granted, considering that others could have been number 1. We thank the GPIC for the support given to us and acting as a go-between and making sure that all is well. We dedicate this award to our patients and guardians in our community, and we intend to use the funds attached to the award to have a daycare with some of our patients. Once again, thank you, GPIC, and our beloved partner, HNC. So thank you to all of you. It feels my heart very happy tonight. So thank you.